group meditation. Many of you are new, and also from the past sessions, still, um, we all know that we are meeting here to make our meditation practice strong. It is very, very important. The simple practice, yet to master it takes many, many lifetimes. And it is highly essential that we do that, because otherwise, if we don't take care of this 1 hour of meditation for ourselves, for our mind, for the peace, for the joy, for the calmness that we experience during the meditation, to spread over the other 23 hours of life, right? So at least 1 hour of meditation where we are actually focusing on our breath, where we are actually looking at the thoughts that is arising behind. It's so very important, because that's when we start knowing our superficial truth that we are living. So to become aware more about ourselves, give this hour every day, every single day, whether there is a session or not. Just sit with yourself, where if you like music, play some music. Otherwise, just sit observing your breath, knowing it, more important. Knowing that the breath is happening, knowing that whenever I come to observe my breath, my mind starts wandering. And I know where it goes. It goes in past and future. It brings all sorts of miseries and worries. And that is what I spread all over my day. If I don't take care of it, if I don't talk to myself and tell why, is it important for you? Or do you want to live this life this way? Just ask, just look at those thoughts. Just look at yourself, and you would resolve many, many problems. Because once we start acknowledging that, okay, I am behaving this way, I'm saying the right thing, but the state I'm speaking, it is from some sort of discomfort, or some sort of agitation. And that's where we have to be watchful, because that is the seed. Not others are not wrong. People who make us uncomfortable, or um, they challenge us, they trigger us, they are not wrong. They are just our own reflection, which is deep inside. But we don't want to blame others or take the blame. So just observe in equanimity. So Unified is a program where we are consciously reprogramming our subconscious by looking at our thoughts. So meditation becomes highly important. And the simple practice that we are starting with, observing breath sharply, deeply, more focused. And but the end goal of meditation is not just bringing concentration of the mind, or not just the focus. It is much more. But here, especially, our intention is to make our mind more concentrated, so that we can go subtler, subtler, subtler every day. We can observe the subtlest vibration, the subtlest breath, and we can be thoughtless. And once we have that practice enough, we come to our heart space and stay there for some time, so that we can start observing that little vibration that is happening all the time, but it is very subtle. Subtler, definitely subtler, much, much subtler than the breath that keeps happening all the time here. So we can talk about the breath and its importance, and about meditation throughout the month of March. And we'll know more how it works and why it is important. And we would know by our own practice, by just our own experience, that what happens during meditation, how it heals, how it works, what is the end result of meditation. why we need to do it, and what are the experiences. We all have observed this experience that when we start observing our breath, we start getting some signs, some sorts of a sensation that is itchingness and pain, or somewhere, numbness and other, the heat and cold. Those are the experience of meditation. If we think beyond that, like, we sit for meditation, we start expecting to have some astral travel, going in another dimension and doing some other things. It is distracting us from our focus right now. So our expectation has to be just to become aware of myself, and mm, without reaction, how much I can observe my breath. And if I'm reacting, what are the root cause of it, and if I can let it go. That's the inner conversation. If I'm saying it, it is taking a few seconds, but when we start practicing it, it just starts happening in no time. So let us start our practice today with simple Anapanasati meditation taught by Gautam Buddha, and definitely we got connected here through Patreji by his work of spreading meditation, and we are all taking the benefit of it. So now, since we have the wisdoms, we have the knowledge, let us make it perfect. Let us make it our own, without any force or without any pressure. Just enjoy sitting with yourself and see, as an experiment, what happened with Buddha, what happened with others when they started simply observing this breath, how their journey started and took them where it had to be at any point of time. Not at just at the final goal, but every time it is a transition, and we all are experiencing it, and will experience more of it. So to begin the practice, just sit comfortably wherever you are. Make yourself comfortable. Wear loose clothing better. Use headphones. That is also good. And make yourself available for meditation. Let people know around that you will be busy for 1 hour. And then just be yourself, whether you hear my guidance or not. It is not important, but knowing the practice is very important. Right? So throughout the practice, we don't want to open our eyes. Throughout the practice, we want to observe our breath and the sensations that is happening. And when we see a thought, we want to come back. When we see the sensation other than the nose area, that the area that we are focusing in is from the top of the nose to the whole entire nose, and the bottom part of it where the breath falls. So this part of area, we want to observe all the sensation and the things, the breath that is happening. But other than that, anywhere, any sensation, any pain, any distraction, that is just telling to come back to breath and start observing. So once we practice, we can easily see that, okay, I'm getting sensations here, getting sensations here, or maybe on the nostril, the rings, maybe here, or then we go and we choose the subtlest of the vibration, the subtlest of the sensation, and we start becoming aware of that, so that um, our awareness becomes sharper, right? And whenever we get a thought and we feel that our breath has settled and we can't breathe anymore, or I can't see my breath anymore, right? So then at that point of time, we will take a few long deep breath, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then come back to the normal natural breath as you start your meditation. So we need to acknowledge, okay, my mind wandered, and come back to the breath again. I want to come back to my breath again, without any reaction or agitation. Just, oh, I forgot what I was doing. Let me focus on my breath again. And then I start seeing my breath again and again, over and over. And I know when I observe it, it becomes subtler, subtler. And I want to observe that change without a reaction. Become aware of that breath. It will tell that the reality of the present moment, which is through these sensations here, but that is the journey from unknown to unknown. Because if you see, the breath is happening throughout the body, but we want to keep observing this part only, and that will create the bridge slowly, gradually, in the time to come. But here the deep focus is only to observe the sensation and be with your breath, Know that your mind is wandering and you're coming back to breath again and again. So here we will sit with group and do our own practice. My guidance would be to bring you back to your breath if you are wandering, or to transition from one state to another, maybe towards the end, and in middle, maybe just observe those guidance. Okay, so to sit comfortably, you may cross your legs, sit cross-legged on floor or on a chair. Bring both palms or hands together, fingers into fingers. Rest it in your lap, and gently close your eyes. No force, no pressure, just it's my will, my choice, my priority. And take that long, deep breath in. The breath that you can feel entire body, from nose, nostril to the top of the head. Feel it filling throughout the body, from the top of the head to the body, the bottom, stomach, and the foot. Let it go all the way down, the sole of the foot. Just feel it stay there for a moment and then release. Do it at your own pace. It is very important to come to this present moment, and the body becomes the tool. When I see my breath, I start seeing all my thoughts, so it shows my mind. When I see my breath, I feel it in the body. I become aware of my body. What a beautiful tool it is. As you breathe in, find your chest expanding, your stomach expanding, the seat expanding, and the foot, the sole of the foot palpitating, vibrating. And I'm coming to ease again and again. Another long deep breath in and out to bring this agitated mind, wandering mind to center, to experience that peace, joy, compassion that I want, I am in this present moment, experiencing the truth, the reality of the moment. Now relax. Have the feel of the body. Have the feel of your breath. Just allow it to be however it wants to be. See, the key is to observe the change. The key is to let things happen on its own and become a witness of it. See it. Know it. However the breath might be at this moment, see it. You may also see the vibration sensations somewhere else in the body, some pains, discomfort. You may breathe again to those areas and come back to your normal, natural, easy, soft, peaceful breath. If you see some thoughts, they are on very surface, let it pass. And tell yourself this hour is for my own breath, my own reality, truth, for my exploration. Come watch this breath happening. The mind will help and become your breath. It will become as short as your breath is, as still as your breath is, as long as your breath is. It will tell you how bendable, pliable, soft it is. It listens to you. Observe your respiration, every inhalation happening with complete awareness. Become more and more aware of breath that is entering through your nostril, as if that is the only part you have in your body. Now feel the breath from the tip of the nose to the top of the nose. Does it go fast? Does it go slow? Observe each and every breath keenly. Soon you will find a sensation around the nostril, nose area. That is enough for you to be there. Do not go behind any signs of it, any reason why. Just see what is happening. One after the another, one after the another. Maybe 3, 4 breaths, and you will see there's a thought, and then come back without any reaction. Come back naturally. As if you are doing this practice for the first time. You may feel one nostril is getting heavier because the air is only passing through one nostril. If you don't feel your breath, just breathe hard for a couple of times and then come to the natural breath. Effortless breath. Do not take back support. Make your back straight. Make it strong from the bottom, the lower back. And keep your neck aligned. Chest open. So you will find you are more aware, more receptive. We don't want to go in trance or become unaware. Let your focus be sharpened. It's happening on its own as you become aware of your breath after breath after breath. You might feel the palpitation on the nose. That's fine. Just be with it. Feel the breath falling On your upper lips, any pressure, the temperature, any sensation. But just be with one. You observe that, yeah, my whole nose area has become sensitive. I feel sensation, pressure. But then observe only one thing now, subtlest of your vibration. In the nose area, maybe the ring of the nose, the nostril, maybe the tip of the nose, the point, whatever is subtlest, just be with that. Maybe the upper lips. Now be with that sensation. Breath is happening and the sensation is happening. As you find your mind wandering, come back to your normal, natural, easy breath. If you can't find your breath, do a deep one. By now, you can see that you are just seeing things from behind, and things are happening, constantly changing randomly without any pattern. So, note that we are mastering no expectations, no manipulations. We are mastering being consistent, witness. We are mastering no agitation, frustrations. We are mastering to observe the change. We are mastering that let things happen on its own. Any other disturbance, any other sensation on face area, any itchiness, heat or cold. No need to take your hands there, just come back to your breath. Become one with the breath by observing again and again with with complete awareness, total focus. Not breath and thoughts together, just the breath. Our mind is very intelligent. You will think, I can see my breath, I can see my thoughts together. Drop that thought and see only breath and become aware of sensations. Just observe the change in your respiration. A fast, irregular breath can tell that you are restless. For that moment, for this moment, drop that reason and see that breath, restless breath. And it will become a breeze. If you have no breath, you're standing still with vibration. That's where we want to be. No breath, subtlest vibration, and I'm aware. At this state, will be distracting a lot, but keep reminding yourself where you were and come back. Hear the flickering mind becoming a razor mind. As the breath becomes peaceful, quiet, calm, see your mind becoming tranquil, pure. Reducing number of thoughts, increase sensation and awareness. These are the signs. And the body is also still. As the mind is quiet, calm, and I am aware. Not distracting, not distracted, but more focused and concentrated in my nose area. You can see the sensation that is happening or spreading all over the body, but just become aware of this nose area at will. Maybe the pain is happening, very sharp pain. Maybe your heart is sinking. Let it be. Come back to few deep breaths. And then become aware of your normal, natural, easy breath. And let things happen. Stay in this area, in the triangle. You may correct your body posture. If you are bending forward or backward or sideways, If you feel difficulty to stay with sensation, just observe the breath. That is happening naturally. You may find yourself to be on autopilot, not to be with your thoughts and come back to your breath. Observe the normal, natural breath. Watch it changing. Watch it bringing experience of sensations. Now find that sensation on your upper lips in that triangle area. Maybe you feel more pressure, more tingling sensation. Whatever it is, become more aware of it, more and more aware of it. Now also become aware of your breath. Going deep inside to your chest area. Feel the rise and fall of your chest. Feel the touch of the cloth touching your chest. Gradually guide yourself to come to the center of the chest, in the middle of the breastbone. Find that rise and fall turning into kind of pull and push. As your nose settles there, you're sucking the breath and releasing the breath. By this time, if you are not feeling any sensation from inside or outside in your chest area, you may take the two fingers of your hand and put it on your chest in the middle of your breastbone. Let the thoughts pass as they come. Let them go. You may want to take some deep breaths to feel the breath in your chest area, slow and deep. If you find your heart space heavy, just allow it to release with few deep breaths. Tell yourself, I release and let go. All my heavy emotions, I know they are just on the surface, not my truth. They are temporary, my own creation, my own illusion. And I know I am light. And keep repeating this. I am light. You may rest your hands in your lap back again. And be in this state for another 2 minutes. Observing your center and entire body and your breath. Now feel yourself In this state, thank this body, feeling each and every cell, its presence, and the presence of your breath. Connecting mind and body, and the truth of yours. From this complete existence of yours, send love and thanks to the loved ones around, whoever you remember. Let us thank for every breath. It is making us to come in flow with nature. It is helping us to become one with nature. Source of everything, all the wisdom, all the necessities, and to all the beings, all the life forms. For living in harmony with all life, as a teacher, as a friend, as a guide. Such a deep state to be in. Take your own time to slowly come back with a few deep breaths in and out, noting this experience of becoming one, becoming aware of breath and sensations and your heart space. Now feel your foot, wiggle your toes and your palms and fingers. With a few deep breaths in and out, become aware of this whole body and gently bring both the palms and put it over your closed eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You may open your eyes slowly, gently, with a smile on your face. Welcome back. I hope you recognize the shift that has happened in this hour. Who entered in meditation is no more. A new entity altogether has come in life with so much change and change in perception too, change in body, the cells, those tingling sensations. They were telling that something is happening inside. All that chemical reactions, the biochemical reaction that happens to eat, digest, rest, the death and the life is happening every moment inside. And as we become quiet, we can observe it, feel it. Maybe at some point of time, we can even see it. That is how we want our mind to be razor sharp in terms of awareness, in concentration, because in coming period, coming time, we want to practice unified, where we want to do, we want to consciously correct our thoughts. For that, our awareness has to be on thoughts. All those thoughts, those are on surface, and all those intuition, the thoughts, it will be in thought forms only, but it will be the voice of truth. We want to filter that. We want to filter the noise. We want to filter the truth. And for that, we need that awareness. We also need that awareness to find our heart center. If anybody today just experienced anything in your heart space, you can share if this practice is helping you, a deep practice. And if not today, we still have time. The whole month of March, we will be deepening our practice. We will be working harder. Just this month, it is still what we know we are practicing. We are making it perfect, but we are going to explore more of our body sensations, and the breath, and also how it brings all our hidden thoughts on the surface, and we let it go. So I would invite Shalishi, and if you want to share anything, just open your camera, or if you want to just type in.
Yes, anybody can open their mic and talk if there is something they want to ask or share. Please go ahead. Kumarchi, are you there? Can you open your camera and talk to us?
So, Atma Bandhan, our master. I seen so many new faces, new name. Most of them looks like we have a old master. I cannot say old master, repeated master, and then new master. Uh, so um, pleasure to seeing you all, especially Pritiji, Selesi, Niaji, all the leading team member and colleague from last 1 year. Pleasure to see you again. I had a thought I would like to share. Uh, I had a thought came last Hindi session. I will resume the next Tuesday, but I would like to share something here. Uh, the thing is, I was introduced. I was a part of the fortunately being a learning opportunity last year, and I see some of the new faces, same shoes where I was in the last year, and a few things I have to touch up. This is a place. Um, I was comparing my thought pure like a water, pure like a water from the Kailas and air from the Kailas, that much pure. And every five material things. Uh, uh, I'm losing the thought. I just want to say more, but I have to losing this one. The main I would like to share here is this is a platform I found out. Fortunately, there's just so many master leading me to be here. So if you wanna connect, Saileshi and Preetiji was the main key, and I was fortunately connected. And I am the one of the participant, which you guys is here, and we had 8 month, supposed to be 6 month. This meditation course, the Babaji Unified, but it took 8 month, and then almost 10 month we are regularly meeting, and just few month we had a break, and just coming up, and I am again. I wanna be part this one. I never gonna go away from this one. So whenever this part is happening, I'll be there. So I would like to share how I transform from these things. It's very useful because of the if you can compare somebody say like a referral. I'm not anything because I want to share like a referral using the one product services, and I'm sharing with you guys. The uh, first thought was we are not. There is a prerequisite. You don't have to give up whatever you believe. That's a huge thing, and you have a not losing any energy. Whatever belief, whatever practice you have done in past, you don't have to be disregard or anything. You can keep it, but you have to fully focus in what's happening here. Completely follow the guidance, whatever the senior master, all the masters sharing here, and Pritiji Sailesi. And if you do that, and you can see this is the purest of the purest air from the Kailas. You can see the purest of the water from the Kailas. There is no mix up. And this course gonna take you there because I got it. I don't have it here to explain. I mean, as we go more, I was planning to share in Hindi group and then English group, but we'll catch up. But this is not. I'm not asking you guys what I found myself and sharing. These people, these all master. Everybody has something to share. And you have to contribute. That's the one bottom line. So you are not only taking as a greedy person getting in from whatever you have without hesitation. You have to share. This is the amazing. You have to give something, whatever you ask. There is nobody judge you. That's the one other thing. Nobody judge me day one, and I'm completely different person, and I can see myself. Since we didn't talk last 2 months, we took the break. Every day, every moment, I'm not that person. Before I speaking right here, the minute before, I'm not that person. When I started speaking, I'm something else. That much preparation, there is no word. This is not a cult. You don't have to pay anything. This is all volunteer, everything. And maybe you guys have something you have to be, you are coming from somehow someone's recommended you are here. This is not a cult. You don't have to give anything. You only give when you participate. You have to contribute your thought, what you feel, without judgmenting. This is the only thing you have to be. Everybody benefiting. So I benefited because of the Pritiji Silas and all the other master and senior admin team and participated last year. I'm benefiting. Last two session I'm in here. This is something else. And um, less is more. Let's experience. And as we moving forward, you guys in the right place. Don't give up anything, any thought. And you're not losing any energy and you focusing here. This everything is gonna disappear. When you when light comes, darks disappear. You don't have to do anything. Once you be focused. Thank you so much. And then we'll be seeing you. I'm not going anywhere. And I'll share. Thank you so much for everyone. It's a welcome on the board.
Yeah, thank
Thank you so much, Sailisi, Pritizi. And I was not prepared. I was prepared next week. I have to share because I get it. I should not be greedy. I got so much
you.
every moment. This is something else. Maybe people are thinking, "What's this guy's talking about?" Don't take anything. What I said, you got experience. Be ready, without judgment, and be prepared. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sailisi, Pritizi.
Okay, Kumarji, I just wanted to confirm one thing with you. Is your WhatsApp
Yes.
account okay? Or yesterday I was told it is compromised or somebody got their account got hacked because they received a message from you, whatever. So I have temporarily blocked you from the group. So
Okay.
just want to make sure that your account is okay. If once you confirm that to me, then I will re add you back in. That is from Prabhaji. I got that message. So her account was hacked actually when she responded to a message from someone who was using your name.
Wow.
So, okay,
So
so just
I'll take care of this one. I got the message from Chandraji, Chandra Modaliji as well. So
uh,
I'll take care. I'll take a look and fix it. Thank you so much.
yeah, thank you,
So
thank
we
you.
wanted to
Yeah.
just confirm that if you are the same Kumarji or yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
But you said I am
So
not the same. I am changed.
okay,
So
I'll take a look.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
just let us know once you are clear. Then I will
Yeah,
bring everything
yeah,
back to normal.
yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions? Any sharing? Thank you for your message. Yeah, Supriya ji, she has written, my mind is racing too fast. It's for a portion of time that I am focusing on my breath, and
Mm.
it's a gradual progress. That's how it happens. Even when a moment of stillness is adding to our experience, to um, that will grow over the period of time. So we all know it. The work is simple. Just watch your breath, but still, the mind keeps talking all the time. It wants to be heard. It wants to get attended. It wants us to label it, to recognize it, to talk, to roll, to play. But we say no. You listen, you see, you witness. This is my priority right now, and that's how, with practice, we become the masters of mind.
But if you are able to see that your mind runs very fast, that is progress. Till now, you did not know what your mind is doing. Now you know. Now you are able to see. And as you see it more and more, it will stabilize. It will begin to remain calmer and peaceful. So just know that this is a progress. You made some progress. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
How many of you can see your thoughts with open eyes, can recognize it, can find that, okay, what these are my thought patterns? Or you see them when you sit in meditation or when you are quiet. So then it is very essential to sit in meditation. Gradually, you will become aware of your thoughts, even with open eyes, even whatever you are doing, you would know where your awareness is. What are your attachments, where you are holding the past, or you are worrying the future. Because, you know, we don't want to get distracted. We can't work in future. We are only working in present. Even if we are planning for future, we are meeting the need in present to make this present settled. Right? So living every present moment in awareness with the kind of thought I have, with the thought kind of expectations I have, that I want to know so that I can help myself first.
This is a very simple test for anyone can do it on yourself. Very, very simple test. If you are able to sit all through this meditation that we conduct here, from beginning to the end, it means beginning means you arrive on time and sit through the meditation till the end in meditation. If you are able to do this much, then know that you are ready for spiritual progress. If you are not able to do this much, know that even after 8 months, you won't be able to do anything. Even after going through the entire unified course, you will reach nowhere. This is a very basic, very, very basic knowing that each one of you need to have. I see this all the time that many people are listening to the program, listening to what's going on here, working in the kitchen, doing this and that, and they just keep doing what they are doing and also listening to this program. They are not doing any good to themselves. Very important thing. You have to have your awareness in the present, not running around here also, there also. Unless you are able to control your mind to this level where you are able to sit through the meditation, start on time, finish on time. That much, if you are able to check your mind, then you are ready for the unified program. This is one of the reasons why we are doing this 1 month meditation thing, because we want all of you to experientially understand this. Not because I am telling you or not because Preeti is telling you. Experientially understand the difference. When I listen to this like a TV program, working in my kitchen or doing whatever I am doing, and then also switching on this thing, it's not going to help. Knowing this in advance will help you. So I'm making it very open this time around. We are going to be giving you some information about what we expect you to do. The purpose is to make you understand what will help you benefit from the program. We are calling it expectation and commitment, but at the same time, it is basically your own discipline that will help you achieve something substantial from the program. All right. So just know that you will shortly receive that information in the group. Today, we are also going to announce to all of you through a little flyer that on 3rd of March, we are starting regular meditation on a daily basis till we begin the unified by end of March, right? So just know that we will put a little flyer there for you. And once you receive that, it's a 2-page document about what is commitment and expectation for the program. That is basically a set of thoughts for you to digest and know that this is not a TV program. This is not a passive discourse session. This is not a usual um, thing running on the screen. You have to actively engage with the program with some amount of discipline. You just don't walk into a meditation somewhere in between and then sit through and then walk out whenever you feel like. That you can do. We are not going to do anything about it. You will be loser. You will not gain anything out of it. So know this thing. Okay? All right. So yes,
Even though if you are busy, you cannot make it, or if you attend distracted, you attend the live session, it's important that you go through the recordings
you,
later on.
you can wait. Then wait. If you are right now, for example, when this session starts, you are not ready for it, wait. When you are able to devote that much time to yourself, then sit, open the recording, start with it patiently, without distraction.
Mm.
You have to, this is the reason behind this ask is very important. It basically questions your priorities in life. What is important to you in your life? And it will be different for everyone, right? So, from how you are doing, how you are dealing with this program will tell you what your priorities are. And there is no wrong answer. If you have a different priority, then basically I would say dedicate to that priority, right? Don't divide yourself in several things. If you do that, you are not doing justification to anything. Okay? So make sure that when you are doing something, be present there, fully present. Okay? All right. So Swastika, yes, you can ask what you want to know.
Uh, I want to just share my experience.
Hmm.
Like right now, when Pritiji asked how enough you can see yourself, your thoughts while your eyes open, and I was like, always. I mean, I'm usually the person who is always ruminating, always planning in the head, and I know I'm planning, and I know I'm feeling anxious about it. So, but right now, when you were speaking about the commitment and everything, my mind then went into what about something happens in during these 8 months and I won't be able to join a live session or I won't be able to give it 2 hours straight to this program, then and I was lost in that thought. I came back to it after some time. Oh, So we get like lost in thoughts. So that was new experience right now. Next was about this heart center. I've never been able to feel the heart center, but today, even in the meditation, I could not actually feel it. It was the pumping of the heart that I could feel. But after the meditation session, when you were speaking, I tried. Oh, like at the end of the meditation session, I was feeling this surge of energy from the head and all over my head and the face. So even after meditation, when I sat down, I felt the energy, and when I put my finger on the chest, I could feel big pumping of my heart. And when I tried to go beyond it, I felt three sensations at different time. One was where I felt like lots of fear, like whenever you are pushed to a swing, you feel that swing that gaps of thing. Yeah, I felt that, and somewhere I felt like it was like tingling, like left and right thing. So this was the first time I felt something in my heart beyond the pain and beyond the heaviness. And during the meditation, so there was this today there was match of our like Nepal and Italy, and I had to just watch before the session. I had watched that match, and in the meditation, I was just like once the random thought of fear. What I felt was like fear is not just about me. I mean, I used to think I fear of my failures or of my thing, but the fear it came like what if the players their whole life is dependent on the playing thing, and what if they get injured and then they don't get to play. I mean, so I feel like fear is so objective. It's not like it's fear, and then there's this fear emotion which attracts things that makes you fear it. It's not like fear is not I am fear of my career or fear of my job. It's like just fear is separate thing, and that fear is only projecting in everything. There was nice experience thing. And other what I felt was I was thinking about I have my two commitments which I've made, which I've not been able to fulfill earlier, which I where I feel I I'm a failure thing. But today when we're meditating and this thing okay, we have to make our mind razor sharp and not converting our flipping mind into razor sharp mind. Oh, there I got, okay, this is the actual commitment is this here. The rest of the things will be taken care of by themselves. Yeah. So thank you. This was my experience today.
Very good. You are making big progress actually. From the last session to this session, I see a big change. So you are making progress. It's very good. Just continue to practice. Huh? The more you practice, the more you are going to be able to um, achieve better results. Now, fear part of it. Fear is just the absence of love. And the whole course is about re-establishing your existence as love. So don't worry about it. This fear is going to walk out very soon, right? Once you begin to practice more being in your heart space, connecting with your heart, the more you are able to do it, without your knowing, the fear is going to just vanish. You won't even know when it vanished, right? So this is a natural process. It is something like light and dark, right? When there is light, darkness doesn't exist. But if you remove the light, it is always dark. So the default is dark, but when you bring light, darkness disappears. It's the same thing. When there is love, there won't be fear. Okay?
So
So
I
just
wanted, yeah. May I?
so sure, yeah.
Yeah, like whenever I'm sitting in a group meditation, I
Mm,
do feel my mind does not really like go away. But whenever
mm,
I'm trying to do it alone, I cannot. I cannot. Though I sit for 3 hours, 2 hours, my mind is always racing and planning. So recently, what I'm starting to do is instead of like I'm waiting for this group meditation, and instead of meditating alone, I'm trying to like do pranayams and also do strength dagas breath work. and I found out that when I walk and when I talk, just speak out things when when I'm walking, I feel I go through all the emotions like pain, frustration, and then it comes to a peaceful state. And nearby, we have forest here, so now I have started going to forest, hugging trees, and just being in that presence. So I'm not actively meditating in like when accept the days our group meditation is. So is that okay, or should I actually try to meditate? Because I
So are
found
you
it was
also
like
not able to meditate with recordings? With recordings also, it doesn't help.
oh
YouTube.
I know like today when I even last week and this week's meditation, the session which I'm, it's wonderful. It makes my, I know there's still racing thoughts, but they are not that makes me go crazy. It's toned down. It's, I can feel the energy, but when I try to meditate alone, it's just like waste of time kind of. I mean, I'm just racing,
It's not
and
a waste
what
of time.
happens?
Yeah.
That's the actual meditation you are doing.
Ah,
Okay. You're not
so
I
meditating
have
for
tried to
energies.
ask.
I didn't
Yeah,
never said that in the meditation.
mm,
Yeah, right.
I have asked to other people whenever there's other workshops happening, and I tell them, okay, I'm feeling this anxiety, everything, and when I try to meditate, I meditate for 2 hours, but my mind is racing. Then they would say, okay, in 2 hours, how many times have you really connected? I have not connected. That's a waste of time. I'm not like waste, but you have to meditate more. But to meditate more, I need more time, and
mm.
that's not
Okay.
possible when I'm
So let me
in there.
explain. Your understanding of meditation is incorrect.
Yeah.
You have an expectation in your mind based on what you have heard from others,
Mm.
what meditation is, right? So you are evaluating yourself with that criteria which you have established in your mind. So know that I have gone through this thing, and um, I will share with all of you in the group some of my earlier sessions where I have explained, understand what meditation really is. This is the reason why people have this, disappointment. Oh, I've been meditating for 4 years, nothing is happening. They do not understand, because what is not happening is results as per their expectation is not happening. But they do not know what actually has happened to them all through this period. They are not aware of that because they are in it. They can't see the change. Others will see the change, right? So uh, just be loving to yourself. Don't put rules around meditation in your head. I will explain what really meditation is. When I share that video of mine where I have explained what is meditation, what should you be expecting from meditation, what kind of experiences can you have through meditation, right? These are all basic things that every meditator must understand clearly, not based on what others are feeling and telling, because everyone has different experience. So if I tell you about my meditation experience, it may mean nothing to you. It will never happen to you also, because that is just my experience, not yours. Experiences cannot be transferred. They can be shared, but cannot be
Mm.
transferred. Know it. Your experience will be yours. And you will by yourself, by clarifying your understanding, well, okay, I will not set any pre-assumed thoughts about expectation in my mind, then you will begin to see the results. Okay. Meditation is not just sitting with your eyes closed in one place. That's not meditation.
No, and also expecting for energies and all that. These are not the signs, you know.
Mm,
What we
yeah.
were guided to, just observe your breath and sensation and observe your thought. When you find yourself in thought, come back to breath. This is the practice you want to do. And when you sit by yourself, you see more thoughts. That's good. You know them, you acknowledge them. Okay, I have these thoughts. Now, if the thoughts have some message for you, suppose you just shared that I had some prior commitment which I could not meet and I feel I'm a failure. This is again your expectations. Maybe
Ah,
that thing was not for you, right? And why you think that is a failure? Because somebody said it is important. Somebody said you have to be at this age, you have to be a successful, you should have a job and you should take care of responsibilities. You are not there for that. You want to be confident, you want to be self aware first so that you can live those responsibility fully. If somebody is putting things on you, or maybe the situation you think is making you to earn, making you to do things in a certain way, it's your assumption. First you feel that the present moment, what is it asking me for? I have to stand confident first, then I can take next step. If I am wobbling and I want to take steps, I can't walk, right? So first take that time and take that space, step back, align yourself first. Why you criticize yourself? Find that. Is it of worth of talking? Not everybody has to be a topper, not everybody has to be a high scorer. We are not the same. And things that is not working for you, maybe it's not for you, maybe something else which is better. You can do
ah,
much better in that.
yes.
And you are not looking at it because you are worrying about what failed you and why you failed. And that is the constant fear you are living in.
Yeah.
And it's, I know you for 1 year now. You are sharing the same thing. And I wanted to tell you this. The moment you open the camera, I just heard one word, the expectation is killing me.
And that is
Expectations from meditation,
exactly
from
what
my
we want
life,
you to.
from everything.
Yes. We want everyone to understand the difference in how they are imposing their own mental rules and making themselves fail. We make rules, we impose the rules, and then we fail the rules, and then we curse ourselves. That is the problem. Stop making rules, and none of these things will happen. Allow yourself the opportunity of the abundance. Abundance means no restrictions, no limitations. Nothing is finite. You should be open to anything that comes your way. And that's how you will allow the best experiences to come to you.
And we learn this openness through meditation. It is that 1 hour of practice that we did together is, you may hear one time that I'm talking, we're not just doing this, not just observing, but we are learning few things. So learning to be open, learning to for change, not what others says and what other did is my goal. My goal is to express myself truly, what I have, what uniqueness I carry, and you will find it one day, only once you start looking within. So do not give up on things and do not be hard on yourself. Do not set worlds or the people around's expectation on your head. You're not responsible for anything and or anybody, because everybody is capable of meeting their all their needs. Just know
Exactly.
that. Tell yourself that the nature is there to give. I'm not the one to give. I allow things to flow through me, and everybody is enough to get what they want, to get what they are. Truly, that's
In
how the
this,
whole
ma'am,
nature flows.
in this, ma'am, I wanted to ask, like,
Uh,
meditation is awareness.
hmm,
So if I'm more comfortable walking in a garden where I'm being aware of the leaves being crushed beneath my foot, the
hmm,
birds chirping,
hmm.
the wind flowing by, my hair flowing by around with the movement of the wind. So, why is that not a meditation? Because here in this 1 hour, I was craving to go to the nature,
Hmm.
to feel that every bit that the nature is giving me,
Hmm.
experiential.
Hmm.
So, why am I not getting this sitting at one place?
That makes you feel better. you can definitely go and do that. But that you can do on your own time. But sitting meditation, watching your quiet thought is, you're again learning not just sitting and watching. You're learning a lot more than that. You're learning to be patient. You are learning to be witness. You have to be still to see what is inside you. Nature is good. Nature is beautiful. You can see it all around you. But what is inside you? Yes, the leaf is crushed and I hear that sound. Does it make me happy? Does it make me sad? Is it going to or reveal my subconscious to me? What kind of action I need to take to go to my subconscious? What we are doing in meditation is consciously we are breaking that layer between the conscious and the subconscious mind. And it goes too technical, so we don't talk about it. But gradually, with your own experience, you would know that you are revealing those past, which is hurtful and it is far back in the mind, and it is coming on the surface. And you are watching it and you are letting it go, and you are becoming lighter and lighter. So before we
And to
talk
Yes,
this
yes.
further, one thing
to
from
answer to answer your question, why going into the nature is not meditation, I will say that is also meditation. That is also meditation. Meditation is not just sitting with closed eyes. This is the understanding you will gradually know. But what we are trying to do here is a focused meditation technique to unfold the hidden treasure within us. For that, you have to do this focus thing. What Preeti is guiding all of us through the meditation. Once you do that, you will become sensitive to the innermost part of you. When you develop that sensitivity and then you go out in the nature, there will be a big difference. Okay, so
Okay,
understand.
yes, yes. Mm.
So in this meditation, what we are doing is we are developing sensitivity towards our own inner self. Once you develop it, you will feel so much more connected. You will then begin to receive your own inner intelligence and guidance from there. That's what we will do throughout the course. Throughout Unified, that's what we are going to do. This is why we want all of you to develop this ability so that once we walk into the Unified course, we are prepared for it. Our system is ready for it. Okay, that is the purpose. But if you feel like going out into the nature, that is equally good meditation. As the real meaning of meditation to understand is being in the present. That's it.
Okay,
If you are in the present, wherever you are in meditation. Your mind
because
is
even in
mm,
cooking, cleaning, everything, nothing is apart from meditation. But
uh,
that is not the meditation where we are, we are healing our past, where we are going deep and listening to the subtle things. So
your
further,
mind and body when they are in the present. So body is always in the present, mind is not. So bring your mind back to the body and you will then be present in whatever action the body is taking. That
okay,
is it,
yes,
right? You are fully there with it, fully engaged with what you are doing, right? That is meditation.
yes,
and
yes.
also I
Thank you
would
so
again
much,
take
sir.
Swastika sharing. She was saying that I sit for 2 hours of meditation, but I keep getting thoughts and I feel annoyed. So definitely we want to avoid doing that. I want to be aware. I want to sit shorter. And I want to first learn to master the practice of watching my breath. It's no big job. If you can't see your breath, you do deep, hard breathing and you see it. You will feel sensation in your body because the breath will open up everything. And then you become aware of this present moment. So don't make a rule that I want to sit for 1 hour 2 hours. No, I want to sit aware for how long I can. If I try, keep trying, and I see my thought, I start recognizing, I also know my thought pattern, I see my expectations, then I make a note of it and I cross over it, I would definitely know the things that are bothering is of no use for me. And how can I take it out? There are some beliefs that is not letting me drop it. But just for now, if you write it on the paper, it will be out of your head. At least that much will happen. Cleaning will keep happening, but at least you will feel lighter just by dropping it from head to paper. I can tell you that for sure. So,
We will be doing lots of these things through the course. We will be doing many of these things through the course. We have developed more tools for you to facilitate your practice. This year we are going to introduce more tools to you. So you will have easier way of doing it as well. The only thing, the only ask we have is devote your time with commitment. Priority, setting the priority in life is very important. If you are not ready for it, nobody should force you to attend this program, right? So being in the breath, the exercise of watching your breath or watching this area is what? Just think about it. What are you actually doing? You are bringing your thoughts to the present. Breathing is always in the present. So you are bringing your mind to the present, telling it, okay, what's the breath? That practice. And then in the process, while watching, you are becoming sensitive to the sensations. That sensitivity is a very deep thing. Those sensations tell you about your own hidden issues. Over time, you will develop that. But for now, don't go into all that. For now, just train yourself. Okay, I am coming to the present by being with my breath and becoming more sensitive to physical physical sensations now. Think about it. How do you know your presence? You have five senses: eyes, ears, nose, taste, and touch. Right? So in when you sit down in meditation, you shut your eyes. So one sensory organ gone. You kind of shut your ears. You are not eating anything. Your taste thing is gone, right? You are not smelling anything, right? Now you are sitting with your hands tied. You are not touching anything, right? Now, what are you sensing? How do you sense your own presence? That is called sensitivity. That is what we are developing. That is developing your extrasensory perception. These are all very technical things, but understand that developing that ability is what you are going to do through this exercise. You are developing your extrasensory perception, and that perception is not limited by what your five senses are limited to. That thing is what is going to open up your ability to know beyond what your senses can tell you.
and we don't even come to know this. It just happens automatically. We really
Ah,
don't get into
then
the
it will begin to
technicality of
happen.
it. It happens.
Yeah, yeah. So
The
just
more your mind is quiet, you would become more aware of the world within. You know that
yeah.
inside
This
you have the seed for everything that you create outside. So again, Swastika, there's a homework for you.
is
Just don't sit for 2 hours of meditation. Sit for 10 minutes. Again,
uh,
put the recording. Sit for 10 minutes. Watch your thoughts. If you want to make any notes, just write and then come back, and you don't gradually you go to 30 minutes. Maybe in 1 week you can do that. So
hmm.
just sit with 10 minutes. If you have a lot of thoughts, just write them down and you would see there will be a reduction of thought, or you start speaking them out. Even if with closed eyes, you just say, I have this thought. Or whenever you see there is a thought, my mind wandered. Come back to breath. You keep telling yourself, my mind wandered. come back to breath, and it will start happening automatically. So this is the practice you want to do. You don't want to feel any energy, you don't want to feel any extraordinary experience. You
mm,
just want to know you are having thoughts and you are coming to breath. And this is what we want to do before unified. That I can sit with, like Supriya is saying, I can sit with myself, I can observe my thought, and there's nothing wrong with it, with any kind of thought I have. Even though I'm right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Or the world is right or wrong, it doesn't matter. These are my thoughts. I am aware. I think that way.
mm.
Right. So just keep that simple practice.
And know that these short durations of high quality awareness are going to impact your development. Okay. So if you're like Preeti is saying, do it for 10 minutes, right? Do it. Just only 10 minutes, but high quality. Now, I know that I am not going to be sitting for 2 hours. I am going to be 10 minutes, but these 10 minutes are so important that I can't afford to do anything else. Then you do it for
No
10 minutes.
phone, no other message, no ringtone. That I'm not attending any of it. Okay, so that is how my 10 minutes would be.
Even no other thinking. So just think about like that, right? So start with that 10-minute kind of thing and then start expanding slowly and gradually as you become used to it. Your system will become used to it slowly and gradually. So just do it like that. That way you will make it more effective, right?
And
Otherwise,
now what will happen that after 10 minutes you go back home and you return to your normal life. Then somebody comes and somebody will say something to you. Observe it the same way as if you are meditating inside. Just observe it same way and just observe what it brought to you. Did it make triggered something inside you? Did you feel agitated or what happened at that time? Just observe that, know that what happened, and then come back to your breath and move on. You know, as if you are with that open eye, you are still aware of your breath, you are still aware of what others are saying, and you still decide what you want to do without any reaction or agitation. First of all, just drop your burden that you have certain responsibilities that you have to fulfill. Remove that burden from your head. You are
do it.
beautiful, you are love, you are light. Just that you have to reaffirm again and again, and you will be able to move on very swiftly, smoothly. It just takes
I you
your inner change has to happen with these affirmations.
an easier way, like what I do for myself, I'll just share it with you. So we have these songs, right, on our website. We have the link also for our songs, unified songs. So there is one song which is my favorite, and I play it. I play the songs before the session every morning, and during that time, I am actually very deeply in meditation with the song as I'm waiting for everyone to arrive, right? I just put the song on, and then now there is a song there. How do you feel every word of the song? I'm sharing that. So there is a song there where it says, हर धड़कन है ईश्वर का प्यार. Just this sentence. Think about this sentence now. Har dhadkan means every heartbeat is the love of God. You have that heartbeat because the God's love is there with you. Think about the depth of this information. Without that love, even your heart cannot beat. Right? So this is how I receive that. The moment I hear this, my heart is always filled with so much joy and compassion and love. I feel that this is my characteristic. This is how you feel your heart, right? Every word in those songs, every line is so meaningful. Um, I just can't tell you. So just if things are bothering you, just put the song on with your closed eyes, just listen to the words.
Yeah, difficult times, use deep breathing music and
Mm,
walk in the nature. Just Allow yourself to be, don't be hard on yourself, for no matter what outside is. That doesn't matter if boss is scolding, mother is scolding, no matter what. That doesn't matter at all.
Slowly you will actually have these questions coming to you. Okay, if I keep doing what I want to do, how about my responsibilities? What will my society around me tell me? What will they think? What are they going to do? I have duties, I have responsibilities, right? Answers to these questions will also start coming from within. Here we
Then
are
you will,
not, when we tell you that you do what you want to do, we don't tell you to revolt against the system. We are only asking you to come in harmony. The system has its own place, society has its own place. I am in harmony with them, but I am able to do what I want to do. And it is possible. It's not impossible. You yourself are thinking that when I am doing that, I can't do what I want to do. So that barrier, those bridges have to be built over the time, and through the course. We are going to build those bridges. You will know, you will understand, you will, from your experience, you will begin to see that I had unnecessarily been thinking negative about fulfilling my responsibilities.
just
Start.
know that it's a
ಹೌದು
gradual
ಹೌದು
process. It cannot happen in one night. So it's a journey, and you want to go through
ಆಯ್ತು
that,
ನಾನು
right? So don't be harsh, and um, just go in the flow. The more you will meditate, you will find you can do things easily with much more efficiency. You will find that. But just do that 10 minutes of repetition, maybe timer, set timer whenever you are available. Even in the public place, you can do it with open eyes, just observe your breath. If you are waiting for some appointments or you are traveling, you can do the same thing. And you can be aware, more aware of yourself, of your breath, your sensation. As Shailesh was talking about the God's love, that unified chapter number 1 tells, is our heartbeat. You will feel these sensations. When somebody look at you with love, affection, you feel that sensation, right? Anybody who has experienced love, he can see that. So that observer, that who you are is you, and you are watching these sensations. This is also an expression, a presence of love. When the sensations are soft and subtle, you are being seen through God's eye. So you feel more beautiful, you feel how precious it is. You want to be with that. And once you are with that, you will know what every sensation tells you. There are thoughts within. The mind and the body, it is meeting here with the thought. That sensation that is happening is a thought, right? So slowly, gradually, with practice, you will become more aware. Also, you will start loving these sensations, these soft sensations, subtle sensations. And then you will explore it throughout the body. And then you would know that I've been reacting out of fear due to these sensations, out of love due to these sensations. So they are the trigger point, they are the key to all that we do outside. So it's a gradual journey that we will explore more, and we will also practice to be aware of the sensation, because that is one tool that we will be using in Unified. So the practice of observing the breath and the sensation in this area is your homework, especially for Swastika, so that
Develop
I
it.
can help her.
Try to develop it more. The more you
Yeah,
practice, the more you develop it, you will really be, you'll find the unified journey so easy.
so easy. Yeah, natural. That too, you will feel natural. Like people find, okay, what kind of question I'm asking myself, what kind of answers I'm getting, how do I trust? So before that, we are doing some groundwork.
Yes. Perfect.
Can I ask one question?
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
It's not like whenever I okay, this is like an expect. I think it comes from expectation. Like right now, the question in the mind was like, are you also people have also challenges in your life? Like You, Prithiji and Sadhisi, do you have challenges, or like all the challenges are gone, or you see challenges not as challenges, but you're enjoying life?
Mm.
Enjoying life as it is. If the challenge is putting me an emotional pressure, or kind of whatever emotions, without any you know g- good and bad, whatever emotions it is, that is, I am here to experience, right? If somebody passes away, how should I experience it? There's a change, it's a big challenge, right? So how would you experience it? You would see with all that awareness what it brings to you, the memories, the love, that moment that you shared together. What will you categorize it with? Good or bad? No. The challenges would be there throughout the life, but you would know what you are, and then you will be able to manage it so very well and so differently. You know, Buddha had everything. Even after enlightenment, he had whatever challenges, but they were not challenged to him. So that's how you gradually transition to the
Yes.
state where there are no challenges. Challenges are there, but they are not hurting you, bothering you. You know how to maneuver it.
One thing that you will learn through this course is understanding what a challenge is. You think anything which I don't like is a challenge, right? But why does it come? Think about it. Why does a challenge come in life, and what does it do to me? It's very important to know this. If you did not have a challenge, you would not grow,
वॉल्यूम घटे के अंदर
right? You cannot grow if you don't have challenges. Imagine how a tree stands. If this tree does not face the wind, its roots will not grow deep. All the trees, their roots become deep because those roots have to keep it erect in the face of the winds. So your roots become deeper in the face of challenges. You grow your depth. You actually grow only in the face of challenge, not otherwise. Think okay, let's say, think of a very rich family. Their children, the children who grow up in a rich family where they are given all facilities and comforts, no struggle at all. What do they become ultimately when they grow up? Go back and read in the history. You will know. They become couch potatoes, good for nothing eventually. But think of all those people who have proven themselves, all those people who have demonstrated extraordinary skills. How did they reach there? Through challenges only. That's the only way. That's the purpose of challenges in life.
They're
They
there to
make
bring you out of your comfort zone and
they make
then think differently, do things differently. If you say
exactly.
learning is hard, that's
Hmm,
what you look at challenge as. If you say learning is fun, learning is joy, it's definitely it is taking you somewhere unexplored. How my
yeah,
journey is, how do I take it? That
exactly.
Nishi,
ease.
can I add one more with
Hmm,
Swastikaji?
hmm,
Uh, the question is so amazing. You are here, this successful master here, and what if they don't have any challenges, right? And you're looking at from distant point, subjective and objective way, right? And my own experience, you are getting that prepare you this unified, that challenge would be opportunity. Becoming the challenge, you already know that what's a challenge. You already advancedly know, which I'm doing because of the unified. And I was in childhood, some kind of the memory. I go deep down the childhood memory, and then most of the memory is, and disappear. Why this happened? You can go back, they clean up the old memory, and then every challenge is gonna be opportunity. You are the prepare. It's you are the if you consider device, you are, let's say that your whole complete being as a device, you already knows, and your signal observation would be more advanced. You are that, you are becoming because of the unified. Just keep being the curious. That's why it's lead you down there. So thank you so much. This is a great question. So you cannot hold it inside and you share. This is the one we are looking forward to. This one. Thank you, Swastika. This is amazing. Back to you,
Mm.
Priti.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So the
Um,
challenge basically helps decide whether we are ready to go to the next level of growth, right? Just like exams in the school, after every class, you are challenged to prove your knowing. And if you are able to prove, you go to the next level. So a challenge is a test. It decides whether you are ready to go there or not. If you are not ready, you consolidate more in the same class for longer and then reappear for the challenge, right? So this is nature's system.
I'm
Nature
doing this thing
gives
right
us the
now.
challenge, right?
I want to share one more example. These days, this is my favorite, latest one. Okay, so for the first one
Mm,
is that the first breath that a child takes, he screams a lot, he cries
mm,
because that first breath, no one is teaching. Nature is teaching. It's hard, but I learned to breathe
mm,
on my own. It's hard,
mm,
it's painful, and then my parents are
mm,
clapping, but they never clap again for my next pain. They think, okay, my poor baby, oh, she is going through so much, and this thought that makes us weaker. This is all in
yeah.
unawareness, but you see that the first lesson that we learn, even the first food that we take, that also we
Mm,
learn on our own. Nobody teaches us, and that is inbuilt in us, and that is how whole life is. If the first step is this hard and we can do it on our own, what do you think the life would be? It is just the influence of others that life becomes miserable, that expectations, you know that we carry, others beliefs. So how much you have that potential, you don't know, and it is unexplored, and that is why you are there. So keep that
mm,
knowing in you. That strength that you have is enormous, and you are just putting yourself under pressure and some expectations which is not valid. Allow yourself to be yourself, and you will see the uniqueness in you. I would highly, highly suggest that do not bring more stress in your life for no matter what. Nothing is important than what you are truly.
mm.
Challenges and
Yeah.
opportunities. Do you play video games?
I don't. I don't.
But think in video games, what happens? People want
Mm,
to take more and more challenge and go to the next level. Oh, it's so
yeah, yeah.
difficult. Go to the next level. And they are
Mm,
so thrilled and enjoy doing that. So
mm,
every challenge is actually a joy in the video game.
yeah.
Why can
Mm,
it not be a joy in your life? It can be.
mm,
It's just you have to change that thinking. Challenge is an opportunity. Just like Kumarji was saying, it is an
mm.
opportunity. And once you are able to make use of the opportunity, nobody can stop you. You will continue to grow. So
Thank
you,
you.
we are going to help you overcome all these patterns that we carry with us over through the course in the next few months. We are going to go through each one of these things in more detail. Okay. Mm. You are going to be our star student
Yeah,
from
I
this
got
course.
my I don't want to take that pressure though.
I just put a challenge of you.
Just loved that. I don't want to take that pressure anymore. You have started already. I can see you going farther because you have been in contact for last 1 year. But I know I could not help you much because the session was in middle, and this time you are before the session starts. So I'm sure within this 1 month of time you will feel much better. Just keep
Good.
doing what you're doing.
Excellent.
The
This
thing is,
expectation also, yeah.
one thing is just think about the shifting your mind thought. That's this program make you the you are same. You are not changing anything. Just shifting your mind, shifting the state of mind. That's the one thing is happening organically,
Mm.
and you are the
Looking at the
experiencer.
age, looking at the age
Last
she is in, it's difficult. I can know that kids are so much enthusiast, and they have such a running thought. I mean, I can feel what she's going through, but the only way is to just watch from beside. Don't label with all the things that is around you. You're not that. They are just surface. You
And
are that emotion.
don't think you have something wrong. No, you are right. Exactly what's supposed to be in this age. I mean, until you have a new information, until the lights come, don't be. You are perfectly 100% perfectly. You are fine, right? Exposing the light, light of switch of light, right? You changing, transform, and just
Hmm.
be ready to roller coaster. Just one step at a time. Okay, be with us. We are love to have you here. This is amazing, and keep asking, keep contributing.
Actually,
This is amazing.
I have, yeah, I have started already feeling that I am taking life more easier. Just last week was normal. I mean, I felt I was crying at one point, laughing, and then again, like too annoyed, frustrated, everything. So I think it helped me release lots of things because I remember I have been under stress and pressure since maybe 7 years. Last 4 years has been more into meditation, but it's like on off, and coming back the same circle, though better, but the same circle. So
Swastika, honestly, you can tell me
last
one thing.
this
You honestly, you can tell me one
yeah.
thing. The practice that you are doing today, that I'm consciously aware of my breathing. Are you doing
Yeah.
it for last 3 years? If you are meditating for last 3 years
Mm-hmm.
consciously, or you are just being with the thoughts and you're
No,
just getting frustrated with that.
with the thoughts and like jumping from one workshop to another, trying to get answer from other people rather than and feeling like I don't have the answer. But now I feel okay, it's enough of like going to people and asking questions. It's more like it's me. I have to solve it on my own, and that also
Mm.
created pressure. Like, how can I solve it on my own? Like, if nobody is going to help me and I'm not capable of solving, then how can I get out of it? But now, like it's like slowly, I'm feeling. Even today, there was this very strong thought. Okay, since I am creating everything, I can do it. Before it was like, how is it like I'm creating, but I'm not able to solve it? Now, how do I get out of it? So now I have come into it like more stable ground, and I feel like I'm ready to
Acceptance.
open to
Yeah.
help. I'm open to receive help, everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So,
journaling is. Oh yeah, can I just share
so
one thing that I felt?
yeah,
Yeah,
sure. Go
like
ahead.
last few days I felt I started getting good memories of my childhood. Like for the last 7 years, I used not to have that good memories. I only
mm,
used to have like only tensions and anxiety. But since few days, I'm getting the good memories, like that once I was in my school days, the small things that I did, and it's coming into my memories, and I felt okay. Maybe now my mind is relaxing. It's safe now. Yeah.
good. Very good. This is just progress, right? Now you are able to observe your own progress, right? So this year, what Preeti ji has done real hard work in producing a set of tools for us. These are tools that all of us are going to use throughout this course. These tools will help you measure what you are actually doing. You will be, so you will have written down tools available every week. You will have a new tool. And in that, you are going to actually be listing your thoughts, your thinking. And that way, you will begin to now notice the change. You will begin to see, okay, I used to be like that, but now I am not. That shift you will observe only by making notes. So we will be providing you throughout this program now tools that will help you measure your own shift. And at the end of the program, you will know, okay, exactly this is where I was and this is where I am today.
Okay,
That's
before
what is going to give you sense of achievement.
before I go, I need to share
Mm,
one more
mm,
thing to Swastika.
mm,
It's a mind play,
mm,
whether good memory or sad memory, painful memory. We don't want to get drifted
Mm.
and get attached with anything. We just honestly want to
Mm.
observe the breath and sensation. Just remind yourself, you in that process, you will be watching your thoughts. You would be knowing your thought patterns. You would be knowing that you are getting agitated. But every time you are coming out of compassion with your breath, reminding yourself, my mind wandered, I come back to breath. My mind wandered, even this becomes like a mantra for some time, but then this
Mm.
mantra will be dropped and you will be doing this automatically. So become more crisp about your practice. You do the practice right. Rest all the things that we have been talking, how I take challenges, everything will be taken care. Do your practice right. Everything, all the things will be taken care. Make this practice 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and you will be fine. You will be seeing that you're doing it with open eyes with people. You're not reacting to them, and you will see that now nobody is triggering you anymore because people are coming to you and you are not reacting. They are not getting any joy.
yeah,
Nobody will tell you anything. Things will fall automatically in place. Order will come to your life. Start with strict this practice. I am not looking for any fantasy, no energy sensation anywhere. Just I want to observe this area and I want to be aware of this area. Okay, become aware of breath, sensation, and thoughts. Just keep this practice again and again. Put it on. Whether if you can do it for 10 minutes, that's okay. If you know your thoughts, if something is bothering, just write it down and you will know you are forgetting it for good. So I will take
Pritik
a break.
and Shailesh,
uh,
good. Can I just share a thought that is coming in my mind?
yeah,
I
sure.
always felt that again and again we take this human birth to overcome challenges to know ourselves or know our connection with God, that we
Mm,
are the images of God, right? So
mm,
when we are now coming onto the path, naturally challenges come to make us, purify our thoughts towards where we are aiming. And I
mm,
found this book of Unified guiding us so intelligently and very simple way to guide
mhm,
us more straight to what we are aiming with
mm,
all the things others are trying, you know.
mm, mm,
So challenges are things like remember my mom used to say, when God, those who are loved the most are troubled the most. And the
mm,
goldsmith goes on putting the gold again and again into the fire to purify it. So
mm,
when challenges come, it makes you think, why am I going through? It is the way it is pulling to you to solve through unified. That these
mm,
challenges were something we have created to know
mm,
the real truth, because we have been carried with what messages others had given us. That's why
mm,
when we talk to others, we get misguided because they are giving their concept, which is not, they themselves have not understood what real concept of life is.
mm.
The beautiful next part is that others also get where you are. You will see the change in thought in them also,
Mm.
without you saying anything.
No, no. So these
So
challenges are like something which is, purifying yourself. Once you
Yes,
know unnecessary, you're worrying for things which are not in your ability and wasting your time running after that when you're meditating because your thoughts go into all unwanted, queries.
mm,
Ilaji, one more thing. So for this 1 month of prep work is more for our signals. Okay, so whoever has attended the program in past, I can tell you, I must tell you that the readiness, the preparation that we are doing is only to get the signals right. Okay, and all our noises, the inner self or the highest communication to be clearly heard. So this practice is essential for each and everyone whoever has attended even in past. Just do the practice as guided very specifically, telling yourself, guiding yourself, doing the practice right. Okay, and then you will see the difference in,
Yeah, that's
it's
why I'm
not the
really
second
grateful
time,
that
it's the
both have
first time
really
we are doing.
taken this trouble. Really, I'm so grateful. I can't tell you. And I really needed this, and really, I appreciate the way you people have dedicated to this. Thank you.
It's your love that triggers us, that yes, do it in this way also. So in March we will be conducting 2 sessions every day, morning, like US time morning, and evening, both Hindi in one time and English second
Yeah, yeah, I'm
evening.
conditioning myself 4:30 in the morning.
So that we are doing is out of your love only, and it will make through, so
Thank you.
people can join whatever, whenever
Pleasure
they
to
want.
pleasure to see you, Shilamji. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you
you.
so
See you.
much. Please join.
thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. So thank you for all your sharing and participation.
Lots of love to both of you and all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's continue the practice through the week, and then we will come back together again on Thursday for the English session. Anyone who would like to join the Hindi session, it's on the Tuesdays, right? Okay. So just keep practicing all the way. Thank
Sorry,
Thank you.
Sanjay. I was just waiting to talk because I'm traveling.
you.
So I just wanted to, I don't know if you're okay to talk to you directly about the commitment because I have something I need to discuss so I can find out a way out for this because I really want to continue with this course.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
First,
so can,
first, my suggestion is first go through what I have to tell you guys about commitment. And this, when I'm saying commitment, it doesn't mean that you owe me anything. It's not for me. It's for your own benefit.
no, it's for me own, I can understand. That's why I want to work out to see how it can help me out. Yeah.
So don't try to negotiate with the commitment then. You
I
understand?
I just
Uh,
needed help to find out a way.
the way is very simple. We are going to have the recordings for sure, right? All
Yeah.
the recordings are there. You will have to now figure out a way to find that much
Now arriving at
time.
our final stop, Toronto's Union Station, where this train will be out of
Okay.
service.
Find
This morning we are arriving on platform 21.
that's when
The
you
doors
are going
opening on the left side only based on the
to
direction
do
of travel.
the whole thing.
Once again, this
One
train will now
day
be out of service
at a
upon
time,
arrival here at Union Station. Just a reminder before leaving the train.
right? Once you are able to find that much time, a predefined time set aside for yourself. This is my precious time. I will not compromise with it. Whatever time that may be, it doesn't matter. And then use the recording to go through it in full awareness. That's what's going to help you. You don't have to be present in the live session for this. The purpose of the recording is to facilitate people in different time zones. Everybody has life, and we don't want this program becoming a burden on people. You have to live your life. That's fine. But set your priorities right. What is
Yeah.
important for me in my life at this time? Maybe this at this time in your life, it is not appropriate for you to continue with this practice. Universe is going to put all kinds of hurdles in your way. So you will have to make your call. Just make the call. All I am saying is that if you follow these guidelines that I'm going to present to all of you, you will benefit from the program. Otherwise, you will keep repeating the program 10 times maybe and not get anywhere. That is the difference.
Yeah, I
Right?
like the live sessions, and I wanted to be more interactive in this. Yeah.
So now that like has to become a priority. That is the only thing you will have to do. I like the live session. Okay, how can I make it my priority? Once you do that, this is just your inner thinking. I'm telling you, try this thing, you will know by yourself. I have solved bigger problems of life just by changing my thinking.
Yeah.
Not a single word uttered from my mouth, and people have suddenly changed their behavior around me. Just here. It was just a problem here in my head. I just worked on it myself. As I teach you guys, I also watch myself. And I figured, okay, this is a problem in me. I need to work on it. And I worked on it. I didn't have to tell anything to anybody, and suddenly everything is completely different, totally opposite to what it used to be. Same people, right? So, what I am emphasizing and I am urging to all of you is the entire program is about changing our thinking process. And if I am going to tell you, in all I am going to present to you is my honest feedback based on my last 2 years of running the program. I do lot of study and measurement of what goes on in the program. You guys are not even aware of that. I do it. My observation is very sharp. So I observe things and then I see, well, okay, how can I make it easy for the people? My thought is not to blame somebody. People have life, right? So I can't blame anybody for not doing certain things certain way. But then I see, well, how can we make it easy? So, like from the year number 1 to year number 2, we added resources, and now this year we are adding more resources to facilitate things for all of you, to make it easier. So this time around, we are going to be asking you to fill up worksheets. When you fill up worksheets, you will know whether you do the program live or whether you do it from the recording. Doing the worksheet is more important. When you go to the worksheet, then you are not bound to the live program. Those you will have a workbook by end of the program, you will have your own workbook. We have created those tools that will keep you on track. They are helpful to keep you on track.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Okay, masters. Thank you so much. We'll meet again on the Thursday.